Hi, my name's Pam and I'm from Adelaide. I've lived in Adelaide since I was 17 when I left my home on the farm to go to Teachers College. I love Adelaide. Adelaide's just a great place. We're close to the beach, we're close to the city, we're even close to the airport. And I love travelling, but Adelaide really is my favourite place. My husband has continued to work, but my work has been very intermittent. I went to the bank to have a chat with what they might be able to do to help us. Unfortunately, they were not able to do much at all. But they did suggest that because we have such a lot of equity in our house, that there were other things open to us. And the one thing that they did suggest was looking at a reverse mortgage. However, I went home, and it may not surprise you that I actually Googled reverse mortgages. It took me a while to research and to read, and finally I settled on Household Capital. I did ring one other company, but didn't get the same answers or the same professionalism that I found at Household Capital. The process was actually over a few weeks, but they were so professional, so supportive, very kind. They answered all of the questions that we had at any time, by email, by text, by phone. There was always someone available. And it became more and more apparent that it really was a good idea for us to do this, given that we had so much equity in our house. It wasn't going to put us at risk at all, and so we went ahead. We went ahead, supported all along the way, as I said, over the process, throughout the process. It was all good. It was almost exciting. When we got to the end of the process and our debts were actually paid, and we became free of those debts, our lives changed incredibly, because my husband and I knew that we could continue to work perhaps a couple of days a week each and still look after our family member with an illness, but we didn't have to worry each month about those payments. And down the track, it'll all be covered anyway. So I encourage anybody, if you're thinking about it, Household Capital, see what they've got to say.